What's up guys, GCMSC here and welcome to a new episode of potential January transfers, and today we've got three very big players who are linked with some very big clubs. You guys absolutely ham on the last episode and the very first episode. In fact, you reached over 2,700 likes, which is incredible. If you could repeat that, that would be absolutely awesome. And as always, if you're looking to purchase some cheap and reliable Ultimate Team coins, then go check out the fifashop.co.uk. The links will be in the description below, as well as discount code of Messi10 to get you an even better deal. And finally, leave a comment below, let me know what players you'd like me to do in future episodes. So then the very first player we're covering today is going to be Mario Balotelli. Everyone knows who this guy is. He recently did leave Manchester City for AC Milan, and that is going to be his current club at the moment. But AC Milan are actually struggling a lot in Serie A. I believe they are currently sitting like 13th or around there in the table, which is really low down for them. I know they won today. I'm not sure what that puts them in the table. Nevertheless, they are 13th or around there. So he's 23 years old. He is a striker, and according to transfermarket.com, he is valued at £26.5 million. So he is a big fee, and whether or not he goes for anyone near that, we will see if he does make a move. And finally, this season, he has played a total of 26 games in all competitions with 11 goals and 7 assists. So pretty impressive stats right there, but not as impressive as when he first joined back in January. So the linked teams then are going to be Chelsea, Arsenal and Barcelona. The main favourites at the moment, according to Sky Bet and everything like that, and according to a lot of people on Twitter and stuff, is going to be Chelsea. So they are the main rivals, apparently rivaling Arsenal for him, and this is how I think he'd fit in their team. Obviously, they do play a 4-2-3 on wide, so Hazard again would be further up the pitch. But Balotelli, I covered a striker last time, and Balotelli would fit Chelsea in my opinion. Like, they need a striker that's going to score them goals, and that is just what he does. The type of player that he is, then put his whole attitude and his banter side, put it to a side kind of thing. He is a very good player. He's very young, being 23 years old, and he's a penalty king. He has missed 2 actually recently, which kind of puts that statement in the water kind of thing, but he can still take them very well, and he's a very strong forward. And again, like I said, he has some big attitude problems, but I think he could, when he gets a bit more mature and stuff, I think he could put them to side. So in my opinion, I personally do think he will leave AC Milan. Whether or not he's going to Chelsea or any of the mentioned targets, we will not know yet. But AC Milan really struggling, and I think he may leave simply the fact that pretty much that being the sole reason. Next up then, we have got Xabi Alonso, and of course he currently plays for Real Madrid. On FIFA he's 85 rated, so a very big rating for him, and he's currently 32 years old. He's a centre midfielder or a CDM. He does play a deeper role now, and he's valued at £16 million, so he's still got a bit of value about him. And this season he's played 12 games, getting 0 goals and 0 assists. But again, he's a very deep line playmaker kind of thing, and injuries have struck in this season a little bit. So Illaramendi has actually come in and kind of been the new Alonso. That's probably what they bought him for. Nevertheless, he hasn't been that great this season, and I think he may be looking to move on. So the linked teams then are going to be PSG, as you can see here. That's the team I'm covering this episode. But he has actually linked with a lot of clubs, and some of them said he could return to England. One being Liverpool. I'd love that, but I don't think it'll ever happen again. Also, a big club like Chelsea are also linked. But PSG, the club I've chosen, and I think this is where he'll play. Of course, Matuidi and Verratti, some very good youngsters kind of thing. I don't know how young Matuidi is, but I know Verratti is very young. Of course, there's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Cavani should be in there somewhere, but of course they do a lot of rotation and stuff. But Alonso is a player we're focusing on, and I think he'll play the deep role because they currently play Motta a fair amount, and I think Alonso is a better player. This guy's passing is immaculate. He's got some of the best passing you'll see in world football, and according to the reports today, PSG have actually offered him a big wage, and I'm talking real big, 3-year deal worth apparently 40 million euros. So yeah, that's a lot of wonga he'll be making right there. So if in my opinion, I think he will be leaving Madrid to PSG. I think that is probably the most likely destination as well. And finally, we have got a very young goalkeeper, which is Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and of course he currently plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach, very big name in that club. He's 21 years old, he is a goalkeeper of course. He's valued at £9.7 million, and this season he's played 22 games and kept a total of 9 clean sheets. So that's a pretty good ratio. That for a team that I'm not sure how Mönchengladbach are doing this season. But today, is the 6th of January, Mönchengladbach actually tweeted saying that ter Stegen has declined a new a new deal at the club. So he will be moving on. Whether it's in January to get some money out of him or in the summer, we will see very soon. So the linked clubs are going to be Barcelona and very slightly Juventus. There are obviously going to be a lot of clubs interested now that after today's thing that came out. But Barcelona are the main team because they are looking for a new goalkeeper. Of course, Victor Valdez is leaving at the end of the season, I believe, because he's not signing a new contract. And Stegen is one of the biggest young prospects goalkeeper wise, and he's one of many very, very good German goalkeepers that are up and coming. German goalkeepers, I'm jealous of them. Like, England have like 2 or 1 decent goalkeeper, whereas Germany literally have 20 or so. It's incredible stuff. And like I said, Barcelona looking at options, but this year I think he'll obviously he can only be in goal. That's a stupid bit of thing from me there. But I do think that he will join Barcelona, whether it be a January transfer or summer transfer, we will see. But again, I think that he'll join them because he's very, very young, and I believe they could get him for a cut fee because of the amount of time left in his contract. So guys, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, and like I said before, if we can smash 1,500 likes for the target, that would be greatly appreciated. Let me know in the comments below what players you'd like me to do in the future episodes. Subscribe for daily FIFA 14 content, and also go check out the FIFA shop in the description below. Remember to use discount code MESSY10 if you do decide to purchase some coins. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you next time.